Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Keith Avila. If you guys will see in the back, there's a police officer. Man, I just saw some crazy stuff right now. I'm doing Uber. I decided to go do Uber right after work, and I picked up a group of 3 girls, and they just started talking right in front of me. Like, if I wasn't listening, I don't know. They just started talking right in front of me. And I am at the Holiday Inn in South Sacramento. The police is just right there. Look at that. And there was a 12-year-old girl just right here. 12-year-old girl, little girl. And the pimp was back there. I picked him up. I didn't know what was going on at first. I didn't know what was going on. But I started driving them, and they started like talking and saying like everything that was going on, like what they're doing is child sex trafficking. And I was like, at first, halfway there, I realized that it was child sex trafficking. So when I dropped them off, about 4 minutes later, I just drove away, called the police, told them everything that was going on. The police arrived fast. I mean, they don't play. They do not play. Not when you're doing child sex trafficking. They just came by, picked up the girls, and luckily I got the number of the room number of where they were gonna go. The guys are probably just some douchebag perverts. So they're going in right now to go get those guys, and they already got the girls. The girls are just right out there. I mean, this girl was like, she looked like she was 12 years old. Can you believe that? 12 years old. And I was like, there's no way. I can't just drive away. I mean, of course not. It's not even an option. It's not even an option. And you see the police right there. You can barely see it, but see the police. I just gave them a statement. So they wanted me to wait here. They wanted me to wait in the car and turn on the heater because they saw that I was really cold. They're going to get another statement from me. But yeah, Lisa Marie, I know. It was like, it's unbelievable. I'm like, are you seriously... I don't even know what to say. But there's like no way like that's gonna happen in front of me and me not saying nothing. There's no way. No way. They were describing what they were gonna do when they get there. Check for guns, get the money before you start touching up on the guy. And just to let you know, there's like 10 more people that just went on. This was a 12-year-old girl just sitting right here. The pimp sitting right there, explaining exactly how to do it, taking her through the game. No, dropped them off, called the police. The police came real fast, real fast. They don't play. They do not play. So they just got. I'm gonna give them one more statement, tell them everything that occurred, and they have them, the 3 girls, they have them in custody right now. They just put them in the police car, and they're gonna be thanking me. They're gonna be thanking me, because that's not a good life, to be under the control of another human being for the purpose of sex trafficking. No, you don't do that. No. If you're a Hillary supporter, you probably don't give a hell. No, not Trump supporters. We don't play. We do not play. Just in case there's anybody watching this right here that thinks that Trump supporters play. No, we don't play. We don't play. So, just wanted to make that one note. We don't play. That's just like, I don't even know what to say. Like, that's it. That's all. Melinda Johnson Barksdale says truth. Martha Elena says God bless you. Thank you so much. And you know what? It's this is like, it's Christmas right now. Originally, when I picked them up, when I picked up the little girl, she came in right here, and she had a big joint like this, and she told me, she's like, hey, can I smoke in the car? I was like, no. She's like, what if I roll down the window? I was like, no. I was like, you can't smoke in here. And she says, it's weed. And I said, I can't take you if you have that. I can't take you. And she jumped out of the car real quick and ran into the house. And you could see from the look of her in her eyes that she was very, very innocent. She was very insecure. She was just following the commands of the girl who was giving all the orders. We're gonna see what happens right now. They're gonna take another statement from me, and I'm gonna, if they need me in court, I'm gonna go in court and say, hey, look, you don't control another human being like that to make money. You don't do that, especially a 12-year-old girl. She looked like she was 12. She could have been 14. She looked like she was way too young to be talking about that at the Holiday Inn over here in South Sacramento. No. You don't do that. It makes me sick. That's what John says. Yeah, I know. Christian Bowman says keep streaming. I was gonna go off right now because I really don't know what to say no more. I mean, I can say it over. I picked them up. Luckily I got her actual address, because the Uber, it popped up and it gave me an address, but then the girl called me through the Uber app and she said, hey, I accidentally put in the wrong address. Here's the real address. So she gave me the real address and I put that into Google. So then I picked her up at her real address. So I got her real address. So I gave that to the police officers. And when I picked them up, the pimp, I call her a pimp because that's basically what it is. But usually when you say pimp, it refers to a guy. But this was actually, the girl was controlling both. There was a girl sitting here and a girl sitting there. But the pimp, she was controlling both of them, taking them through exactly how to do the prostitution. And I'm just sitting there driving, and my stomach starts to curl. Like, it literally, I'm like, oh my God, what the... I played it off. I played it off like I didn't really care, though. I was like, yeah, I was like, trying to act happy, trying to like, oh yeah, oh, you want to turn it up? And they wanted me to turn up the music. I was like, trying to act happy, putting on the music, making turns with like, kind of with like a chipper attitude. Like I really didn't care what they were up to. So they were talking about the getting the money before you touch the guy, checking for guns, and then I dropped them off at the Holiday Inn. And then when I drop them off, this girl, you could tell she was professional. This girl right here, she was professional because she switched her voice. She was all talking all raggedy. She was like just when you're very upset, you can't really talk too good. It kind of hinders your ability to communicate. So when we got to the Holiday Inn, she immediately switched over to her office voice, and she got on the phone. She's like, "Hi, honey. I just want to let you know that I'm..." And she said something like, she said, "I just want to know, is there any law enforcement with you or police agencies with you?" But she said it like pure like office mode. And she's like, "Okay, room 110." I was like, "Okay." And man, I really want to see who these guys are because I want to like put them on blast. See, there's the police officers. I want to put these guys on blast because that's not right. I wanted to go in myself, and when I called the police, they started asking me questions, and they started asking me so many questions, it seemed like they weren't even gonna come because they were like asking me too many questions. I'm like, just come. And I told the girl on the phone, I said, hey, if you don't come, I'm gonna go in there myself and take pictures of these guys. And she's like, no, they're on their way already. And then they showed up. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, they're pretty fast. I got the idea that they weren't gonna come because they were asking me so many questions. But then they just showed up, and by the time I walked over there, they had the 3 girls in custody. So that's how, yeah, blast them. Who said that? Timothy Justice, yeah. Blast them, like put them on blast. Say, hey, look, these guys, I didn't even want to say the words, but it's too upsetting. It's too upsetting. Christian Bowman says, this should make the news. Oh, yeah. Check the news. I don't have a TV, but I will check it out. Maybe you can Google it or something. See if I can find it. But yeah, this is South Sacramento. It's Holiday Inn. Holiday Inn Express. I did a quinceañera here one time. Holiday Inn Express, South Sacramento, right next to the Hilton. That's where they're at, and they got the 3 girls in custody. So the 3 girls are in custody, and the and they're currently checking out the apartment, or the room number. It was 110. So, oh, the police officer, gotta go.